Hey, we're here at Texarkana Emergency Center for our first episode of Shopping Local Texarkana, and we could not think of a better place to start for Texarkana Emergency Center. They do so much for our community. The man here, Dr. Young, helped start it all. Show us around a little bit.
So this is not your routine emergency department. We have all the capabilities of the hospital-based emergency department. So when you come in here, you see a very nice, friendly face who can help you out and take care of you whenever. And then we also have security who's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help us out in any kind of responsibility. They can help you get patients out of the car. If somebody's having a hard time, we can always get them help. And this is not your typical ER type waiting room. All this furniture looks like something that would be at a lobby of a 5-star hotel or a house that you would love to go spend some time in. Fortunately, as we stated earlier, our patients almost never wait in here. They're once they check in, they get back so quickly that there's almost no wait time. So it's a beautiful lobby, we just don't use it much. This was a painting that I did myself for Women for the Arts as a fundraiser. And it's the American flag and patriotic. It's got the Pledge of Allegiance within the stripes of the flag. So
it's one of my favorite charity events in Texarkana.
Right. This went for a great price, and my wife was the one that bought it. So I told her, if my paintings make as much as they do all the time, I better quit my day job. And so this is our area where we can triage patients. Obviously, if you're having an acute injury or illness, you're going to come straight back. Got all the capabilities of the ERs at the hospital-based ER.
I tell you, we were here, I think the first week y'all opened. My son cut his chin, and he still has, y'all gave him a teddy bear, but he still has it to this day. Y'all gave him like a little truck and a teddy bear, he still has it.
Absolutely. Brooke Marshall and then Mindy Warner do a great job at our marketing and make sure that we're out there. And then again, you'll see us out there at community events, but for us to be able to give something and also comfort your son or another patient when they come in so they don't have a memory that it was a traumatic event. This one particularly has a monitor in here, so patients with chest pains. We see patients having acute strokes, acute heart attacks, or what we call STEMIs that need to go to the Cath Lab. And so the nice thing for us is, again, with our community involvement and working so long in the hospital-based emergency departments, that when we call the cardiologist and tell them that Mr. Smith is having an acute heart attack and needs to go to the Cath Lab, they get to the Cath Lab within minutes.
What about the little one?
Our pediatric room, which we can use any of them for pediatric rooms, but we really try to make sure that we have a place for our pediatric patients that will be reassuring and comforting for them. And then usually we can turn the TV on and turn it to one of their favorite shows that they like to watch, and so they can start getting relaxed. But we see all type of pediatric illnesses, as you mentioned about lacerations, but many times dehydration, pneumonias, other illnesses that if they need hospitalizations, we can make that happen, make you a direct admit where you usually don't have to go to the ERs and wait hours to be an inpatient. So in our treatment room, we have the ability to take care of some of the eye injuries, also lacerations, as well as nasal injuries like a fractured nose that's bleeding, to be able to take care of that, stop the bleeding, and then also take care of lacerations, be it a simple laceration that might use the Dermabond or the super glue versus suturing. Complex, complicated injuries that need suturing, or other illnesses that might need staples for a head laceration. And then we got the ability to take care of eye injuries. So if somebody comes in here with an eye injury, we can take care of that, relieve them, and also save their vision, and then refer them to the appropriate place. Yeah, so for our occupational medicine, we can telemedicine occupational health specialists and be able to work with our local and community and also our companies to make sure that the patient gets back to work as soon as possible, taking excellent care of them, and then working also within OSHA rules to decrease recordables and help the company get the patient back to work.
Dr. Young, I appreciate you showing us around your facility. It's beautiful. On behalf of the community, we want to thank you for everything Texarkana Emergency Center is doing here, and you personally. It's very rare to have a company, so involved in the community like y'all are. And we just want to make sure that, you're being noticed and people know everything you're doing.
Well, we appreciate it, and for us, it's just it's a part of who we are, giving back to the community, and we're going to keep doing it. We may be a smaller based ER, but we give the care better than any other ER here in town and the 4 states area, and put our care against anybody. But also people out in the community know who we are because we donate time, effort, and funds to make it a better place.
Okay, we appreciate it.
Thank you.